Hey Pisces, thank you so much for joining me. It's your girl Cindy with Sin Makeup. I hope you guys are well today, tomorrow, and always. Stay blessed. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. We're on to a new week, which I'll list down below what the dates are. But let's get right into it. It's going to be a short, sweet reading, hopefully. And whatever else you need to know, just let me know. All right. So the energy of the week, I have Page of Fire, the Wheel, Two of Air. All right. You're going to be receiving some news, definitely some messages coming through. Some of you are going to be entering into something exciting and something new, some type of new endeavor of some sort. And it's time for you to take a positive change and move forward with things. Fortune is going to be on your side. Time for positive changes. Situations are going to freaking move quickly like crazy since the wheel's here. Being at the beginning of something, since, you know, the 10 breaks down to a 1. But there's a decision that you're going to have to make in reference to this. All right. Some of you need to step back for a second. Stop pretending that there isn't a problem in a situation. Something needs to get cleared. There might be a period that you're going through a stalemate. But things are going to happen quickly, and you need to decide what it is that you want to do. Okay? Don't put things off anymore. Just do what you have to do and get rid of energy that no longer needs to be penetrating your energy. Okay? Because the two of air signifies, you know, you needing to make a decision on something. Take the blindfold off of it. Don't act like nothing is wrong here. Don't act like, you know, someone's not being, you know, you can sniff shit from a mile away, like I always say. So it is what it is. Just rip the band-aid off and make a decision and move forward. All right. So, in your recent past, what I have is Broken Heart, Victory, Wind of Change, the Cross, the Bear, Pathways, and the Stag. All right, I think you took pride, you took leadership, you took ownership of certain things since the Stag is here. You had this honor within you in your heart. I think you gained victory over situations that have broken your heart, over moving past a phase that, shit tore us up. And, you know, I can totally relate to the Broken Heart and Victory card right next to each other. They came out together and they didn't want to be separated. And this energy is you gaining control over that situation that has caused you so much pain, that all that bullshit that you've been through, you gain victory over that, and you gain control over your emotions. You're in a position of, you know what, fuck it. I learned from the situation, and now it's time for me to move forward. I'm going to take pride in how I move forward now. I'm going to gain victory over this situation. Yes, it might have been some karmic shit that I had to go through. It was a lesson that I needed to learn through. A lesson. I needed to make a choice here. There were some challenges and obstacles placed in my way, but thank you, Jesus, for being with me and being a guiding light. You could have been dealing with, you could have trusted someone a little bit too much, someone who was maybe a father figure, an ex-husband of some sort, someone can be pretty aggressive, have a lot of power within them, have stubbornness, some type of boss figure. This can also be you, just being a boss. This is your energy as well, or someone that you had to deal with. There was a change in the wind here, and the change in the wind was definitely that it benefited you in reference to the change in the wind in the past. And you went through a transition that you don't know how it happened, but it happened to the fact that it worked in your benefit, and there was definitely some type of metamorphic change here that happened with you. You went towards the path of enlightenment, and you changed your stars, you changed your destiny, you changed how you felt about a certain person, about a situation. You're like, fuck it, it is what it is. You either want to be in or you're out. It is what it is. I'm not going to let you control my energy anymore. I'm going to move towards something better, right? And I love that energy, Pisces. Take it. All right, let's move forward to presently. What I have is the Raven, the Yin and Yang, the the Tower with the Dice, Bad Health, and Medusa. Alright, so needing to gain or have gained composure, bringing it into this new year, finding your balance, finding your chakras all aligned, doing what you have to do, finding how to balance certain things. Balancing out whether you're heading off to the gym, going into work, doing whatever you have to do. You're trying to gain balance in all the situations, and you're trying to compose yourself, putting all the pieces back together. The Raven is here to show that you're also in a position where synchronicity is very important at this time, especially going into February, because you know that's our month. And you're going to see a lot more synchronistic events happening, and coincidences, and just magic that surrounds us like freaking crazy. So pay attention, because the Raven is here. And you know what's so freaking funny? The other morning I heard like this freaking raven just like, what is it? They not yell, but you know, they're the bird whatever. But now I know the Raven was there. Synchronized events. What a coincidence. Coinky dinkies are going to be happening all over you, so pay attention. 22 is all about balance. Number 10 of Raven is being at the beginning of something and transforming into something new. Listening to your intuition. Having the world speak to you in rare form, like the animals that surround you. Going out into nature and listening to certain events, that your dreams, everything. Pay attention. It's working in your favor. Alright, with the Tower, the Dice, and the clarified by Bad Health. Alright, you might be taking a risk here, and you're gambling with something. You're gambling with something because it's going to be putting a toll on your health itself. Or you're taking a risk with someone that might be of authority. Alright? Someone might be rolling the dice in reference to a divorce. But this can be you taking a risk in reference to maybe an authoritative person taking a risk by taking a risk of some sort, right? And it could be based all about sex. It could be just a sexual energy, right? But with the Medusa being here, and I see the snake, it could be like it could be somebody else involved. So it's a risky move. Pay attention to your health in reference to sexual activity. And this can also be you isolating yourself so much and being so much in your head that you're putting yourself at a risk of bad health. Alright? And you need to get control of that. Finding your balance, finding your yin and your yang. Don't isolate yourself, because there's so much magic out here for you to explore that you have no idea. Like, so many things. Don't overindulge. Don't be eating so much. Get yourself on the 2019 plan. New year, new you. I know it's freaking what's it like? You know, people talk shit, whatever. They say, oh, people always say new year, new you. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. It's time to clean up shit. Clean up the risky business that you're taking. Clean up your attitude, your morals. You're just going to something new. Try something new so you can take new risks, so you can jump into something new so that you feel better about yourself. And that's only for some of you. But, alright. Some of you are getting rid of all the risk. You're like, I'm not doing this anymore. It's just putting me in a position that I no longer want to put my health into risk. Something to do with the bed. But there's going to be an instance here where, you know, somebody's jealousy is going to lead to a downfall. So pay attention to that. Either you or someone else that's surrounding you. It could be this boss or authoritative figure. Setting boundaries in reference to some risk taking that you're taking in reference to one night stands, or, you know, sleeping around of some sort. For some of you, I'm just reading out what it says here. Don't get crazy. It's all also, you know, cutting out the old and in with the new, going towards something risky or taking a gamble with something. But pay attention to overindulgence, your health, always taking care of yourself, okay? Let's move along, shall we? All right, so the energy in the future is really concerning to me because I see the, what's it called? The storm weather. So there's going to be a shit storm here. And I'm telling you about it in reference to a relationship. There's going to be definitely some type of ending. There's going to be an ending here. There's going to be some type of shit storm. But at the end of the day, that concern of mine fades away. You know why? Because it's going to bring you joy. This can also signify, before I frighten you guys, I don't want to frighten you guys, but I feel that there's a gentleman here looking at a relationship that he wants to end. All right? In the future, the wolf is here. So what came out with storm warning, the wolf, joy, the birds card, the stork card, the male card, and the coffin, and then the joy. All right, so in the future, be aware who you trust, be aware of who you tell your business to, be aware of who you let into your circle, because there's going to be sudden changes here. There's going to be some type of change with the storm warning. There's probably a shit storm that you have to go through, or maybe there's just going to be a change in general. With the stork being here, there's going to be some type of move, some type of journey, maybe job changes, maybe you changing of location. This can also deal with a mother figure, mother, and there's a male looking at a mother, and there's the coffin. Maybe there's an ending of some type of situation. I don't predict anything as far as, you know, like that bad shit, but if you feel me in reference to what I'm leaning towards, I don't predict none of that. I don't dabble in that shit. That's not my energy. But there's going to be a shift here, a change. Some type of location move. Maybe there is going to be a gentleman thinking about some type of move. And it could just be a person in general thinking about moving. This can also be a gentleman thinking about a relationship and ending the situation. Starting brand new. With an ending, there's a beginning, especially with the coffin being here. All right, there's transformation, lighting the candles, some type of change. All right, but be aware who you trust in the situation. There's going to definitely be some type of storm warning here, but at the end of the day, it's going to bring you joy and happiness, and you're going to see the light at the end of the day after the shit storm, and you're going to be fully prepared for it. You know why? Because in the present moment, you have your yin and your yang, where you're finally mastering how it is to balance out your emotions, how it is to balance out your thought, and how to go about certain things, so that in the future you handle shit like a boss, like you always are. I'm just saying, there's no need to fret, and especially when that storm warning hits, because you already know how to handle things. You already know how to deal with disappointment. You know how to deal with heartbreak, because we've been through some fucking heartbreak, haven't we? And therefore, we can master it. And let's pull some romance angels for this week for our lovely Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. What's going on in love for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising? Free yourself from any situations that are holding you back. It's time to take back control of your life. Don't feel as though you're trapped in a situation where this freaking goat can definitely jump, especially if it's a goat uni. You're a unicorn, fuck. What the fuck? Like, you are special. You're worth more than words can describe. Don't let somebody hold you down just because of selfishness. Free yourself from any situations. Finances and career might be an issue for you in your relationship if you're currently in a relationship, or it could just be your own factor. It's something that you need to focus on, perhaps. Focus on your shit. Focus on getting your money up. and then worry about love after. Forget it. I know we all want love. I thrive on love, and I love love. But it is what it is. I know what I can control now, so I'm going to work towards getting my finances and career together. All right? And do the work. All right? You're calling in your soulmate. Do the work. Have positive thoughts. Your prayer, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Write shit down. I am a firm believer in this. I tried to do automatic writing the other day, by the way. Yeah, it didn't work out so much, probably because I wasn't really surrounded by some calm energy. But by you writing things down and saying this every morning, giving thanks, especially for the situations that you're in now, and giving thanks for anything that surrounds you, because we are truly blessed. Whether you believe it or not, we are blessed, and we will continue to be blessed. These are your messages for this week. I hope they brought you some clarity. I love you guys with all my heart, and I'll talk to you next week.